Hey everybody, my name is Connor Sutton and this is going to be my first in a series of weekly video vlogs that I'm going to do that will document my training and racing in preparation for Ironman Lake Placid 2019. The reason that I decided to do the weekly video vlogs is because Team CGSW Racing has paired with Claxton Hepburn Medical Center and NBT Bank for the 2019 racing season. And myself and other members of Team CGSW Racing are going to be raising money and awareness for breast cancer and colorectal cancer screenings through the Richard E. Winter Cancer Treatment Center. I'll give you a little bit of background on myself. I am a former high school and college athlete who became extremely sedentary after I graduated from college. It wasn't until after my second son was born that my wife convinced me that I should probably start running. Soon after I started running with my wife, she started talking about wanting to sign up for a half marathon. I thought she was kidding, so I agreed it was a fantastic idea. And it wasn't until the next day that she called me and told me that she had signed us both up for a half marathon that I realized she was serious. We're both extremely competitive people, so we finished up the race and agreed that we could probably do another one faster than we just did that one. And that's how we started with endurance sports. I got into triathlon because I had the pleasure of working Ironman Lake Placid multiple times, and every time I went up there and worked, I was inspired by the athletes that were up there, absolutely pushing the limits of what the body is capable of doing. And again, naturally, being competitive, I looked at some of the people that were out there doing it, and I told myself that if that person can do it, I definitely can do it. So one night I came home after working Ironman Lake Placid, and after saying that I was going to do it multiple times, I finally told my wife that I was going to sign up for a half Ironman. So I did what any normal person would do that's never done a triathlon. I hopped online and picked out a half Ironman that I thought looked good, and I ended up signing up for Muscleman in Geneva, New York. I didn't know how to swim, didn't know how to ride a bike competitively. I didn't even own a bike. So I picked up a bike and started heading to the pool. And after a few nights of swimming 25 yards and hanging onto the edge of the pool, wondering what the hell I'd got myself into, I kept going back and was able to swim further and further and further until finally, with some help of some good friends, I was able to learn how to kind of swim. Since doing Muscleman, I've done Syracuse Ironman 70.3, done Timberman 70.3 in New Hampshire, and recently I just completed Ironman Waco 70.3 this past October. I'd consider myself to be a front of the pack, middle grouper kind of guy. I just recently completed Waco in a time of 4 hours and 45 minutes with an asterisk next to that because the swim was canceled. I'm looking forward to doing my first Ironman, which again is going to be Ironman Lake Placid in 2019. I'm also looking forward to raising some money for and bringing awareness to colorectal cancer and breast cancer. As we do the weekly vlogs, I'm going to discuss my training and the roller coaster ride that I'm sure is going to be the training, all the highs and the lows. And I'm also going to have some guests that are going to come on here that I'm going to interview about their experiences with training and racing and a variety of other things. If you have any questions about the training or about what we're doing, please feel free to check me out on my personal Facebook page or hit us up on the CGSW Racing Facebook page, and I would encourage you to contribute to a worthy cause, which will be the fundraiser, again, the Team CGSW Racing is going to be doing for the Richard E. Winter Cancer Treatment Center. I'm going to have my first guest on here this evening in just a few minutes, and I'm really excited to get that interview started.